Fratello the rugby poppers. The Italian rugby poppers. The Italian rugby poppers.
So this is one of my favorite one, is from the Six Nation 2000, our first Six Nation, and I love it because there is the tricolore, something that we're missing in the jerseys, and this is amazing. The blue is buzzing, and this is been worn by Diego Dominguez in that game. We lost that game, but was the 1st of April 2000, our first Six Nation, and no, it's amazing. Duke of Canterbury old style, great stuff.
Yeah, no, it is nice. And actually, I'm going to quickly step back because there is
one of
a few
on one side, right?
Yes, great until I turn around, my friend. So this is just obviously one side. There's a load of different versions of old shirts, and you know, as I keep going across, you'll see more.
Fratello the rugby poppers. The Italian rugby poppers. Fratello the rugby poppers. The Italian rugby poppers.
So, ladies and gentlemen, today Ottavio and I are in the Il Museo del Rugby in Artena, just outside of Rome, and this is my first time. Otto, you've been here a few times, haven't you?
Yes, I donate a couple of jerseys from Ecuador here to Mr. Corrado, the mind behind the one of the best museum in the world, I can say, because it's amazing, this place.
It's genuinely like amazing.
Shall we say something about this jersey? Just for example, then you have to come here to watch everything. But this is Agustin Pichot against Wales, 99, and then we go to South Africa. And we have a lot of, we have Francois Pinard, 95 against Italy, 12 of November, 1995. Cobus Wiese, Peter Stape, Dutoit, 2016. Man, it's...
Some real unique shirts here as well. Some, and listen, if any of the listeners know which shirt that belongs to, I would love to find out. So yeah, some really, really impressive.
House of Pain, New Zealand, 12th of July 2008, Springboks 30, All Blacks 28, with a winning captain Victor Manfield.
And also
100 caps of Percy Montgomery. So
it's just amazing. So I'm going to quickly just take you into the other room.
Here we go again. We have some nice Wayne Smith against Australia, 1984. We have the Whitelock Crusaders jersey, and man, I don't know where to start because there is everything you want to see from the All Blacks. New Zealand Junior, Maoris All Blacks.
It's $1 million question, right? So like, there's some really impressive jerseys here, but yeah, just
Mialamu, Buck Shelford, Brad Johnston. There is everything you want.
Yeah, and as we keep going around, obviously there's different iterations of like the shirts available, and then obviously we're going to maybe some of the more classic shirts, as you can see here. So there's just some really, like I said, really impressive stuff here. And as we're going round, I'm going to quickly take you to the other side of the room. There are some really cool old school shirts, and again, if you guys can identify what age, that'd be quite cool without cheating.
And you can find also a shirt from Mils Muliaina when he was playing for Zebre, white and black.
We come over to the sort of international ones. There's obviously more shirts upstairs that we're going to try and show you, but you can see a lot of Canadian shirts. And let's be honest, like as a neutral, the Canadian shirts are really quite nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're just nice shirts. North Harbour there. Right, I can take you into the other room. So this is room 3. Obviously, again, lovely array of different shirts. We're starting here with the Russian shirts. And as you're going along, obviously you see Romania, who were an absolute powerhouse in the 90s. So a good array of different Oaks shirts there. We've also got there some German and Croatian rugby shirts, by the looks of things, which is quite cool.
Spain,
Polish,
Poland, but also Morocco and Portugal. Now it's the new wave, Portugal.
Yeah. And then on this side, we have a wall dedicated to the referees, the people that make our game possible. So some fantastic shirts here as well. Some old school IRB logos, as you guys can see.
Nigel Owens, Italy versus England, 15 March 2014.
The big dog.
And our friends, the Georgians. So this is a historical jersey because it's Randwick from Vittorio Munari, but let's say a couple of names that play for Randwick. Courtney Beale, David Campese, the Ellis brothers, Rocky Elsom, George Gregan, Phil Kearns, Chris Latham, Drew Mitchell. I mean, how many you want? Warwick Wall, Matt Gito, Nick Cummings.
Just a couple then. Just a couple of
and then the coaches, because Michael Cheka, Bob Dyer, Gary and Glenella, and then of course Eddie Jones, all play for Randwick.
And obviously there's some cool shirts there. I think there's quite a recognisable name.
Campo.
Just there. Big old Campo.
And look at this one. Michael Lynagh for Queensland.
Michael Lynagh. I wonder if we can convince old Lewis.
Old Lewis, yeah. Or who knows who else.
And then obviously as we're transitioning here, we have our Fijian friends represented at this museum as well, which is really quite cool. Some beautiful shirts. I mean, the Fijian shirts have always been traditionally stunning, right? Even when they're simple.
But this I think it's one of the best because it's Waisale Serevi for Fijian 7, which is something really impressive. Think about how good was that player.
Yeah. As we're transitioning across, obviously we've got sort of some Pacific Island themes maintaining here. And here is the Samoan shirts. And obviously there's some really cool old school ones, in particular this one here and obviously that one there, which are absolutely stunning as well. So going into Tonga, 2003 World Cup and 1999 there.
And here we go again. There is for every taste. One of my favorite here is actually this old style Ulster one and this Leinster one. The old school always hits me differently, I think, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, they're just such beautiful, simple shirts. And I mean, that is a cool shirt, isn't it? I don't know how many Ulster fans would have seen that before. But there is a lot of Irish shirts, as you can see.
David Humphries.
Yeah.
And I can say a lot of donations came from Giovanni Rainieri, which is the women's coach, Fabio Ongaro. You can see a lot of jerseys.
Fratello the Rugby Poppers, the Italian Rugby Poppers. Fratello the Rugby Poppers, the Italian Rugby Poppers. The Italian Rugby Poppers, the Italian Rugby Poppers. The Italian Rugby Poppers, the Italian Rugby Poppers. The Italian.
So this shirt here is from 1920s, as you can see there. And obviously, you know, it's been looked after and kept nice in the museum. But I wonder how many 1920s rugby shirts are still alive and going in general.
In good conditions.
In good condition. Like condition like that is sort of unseen. And obviously there are an array of different shirts. I'm going to sort of say that there are some fairly sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Iconic shirts. Yeah. In particular, this one here, which I think is probably a lot of the Scottish fans of old's favourites. So definitely worth having a look again if you're around the area.
So this is history, because this is the semi-morphed White England International shirt dating from 1894, and it was used in the matches against the home nations in 1894 and 1896. This is gold. And then, of course, you have legends here.
Yeah.
You have Jason Robinson, Johnny Wilkinson, Will Greenwood, Lawrence Dallaglio, Martin Johnson, Andy Farrell. I mean, who's missing? You have to think about the players that are missing, because here you have everything you want to see. Another Will Greenwood here. Brad Barrett against Gonzalo Garcia.
Alex Good's obviously looking pristine.
And then, of course, you have also clubs.
Yeah.
You have, of course, I think this is the best here from Leo. Big man Leo up there. And then we have Chris Ashton. And then the Italians, other Italians abroad. Castro Giovanni. I mean, Ongaro.
Yeah, there's been a few of us represented by our players in the Premiership. But yeah.
And you know who is this guy? Jim Hamilton.
Ah, Big Jim.
Big Jim. Italy, Scotland, 12-16. Ouch. 22nd of August, 2015.
Fratello the Rugby Podcast. The Italian Rugby Podcast. Fratello the Rugby Podcast. The Italian 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 Rugby Podcast.
Questa è la maglia con cui il 1 febbraio 2019 Manuela Furlan ha debuttato da capitana dell'Italdonne. Quindi ci sono maglie italiane non solo, anche abbiamo Sara Barattin, ma abbiamo anche maglie storiche del 98, per esempio con Adriana Sferragatta. Tanto spazio per il rugby femminile qui nel Museo del Rugby di Artena. Questa è la zona dedicata a Mauro Bergamasco, con alcune delle magliette che ha indossato quando ha giocato con le zebre, e c'è anche di più, perché ovviamente non è solamente la parte con le zebre, ma ci sono anche le sue presenze con la nazionale, sia di Mirko che di Mauro, e poi abbiamo veramente tantissimi altri cose che appartengono a lui, alla sua storia, dai cap con la nazionale fino agli scarpini indossati per le 100 presenze, e poi ecco una copia del Bouclier de Brennus quando l'ha vinto con lo Stade Français, e c'è anche la maglia del Papa di Mauro Bergamasco, che è quella dei Doggi di Arturo Bergamasco, che è stata una franchigia del Veneta, che poi in quel periodo non era l'unica franchigia, c'erano ovviamente anche le zebre. In precedenza c'erano anche le zebre, qua abbiamo la prima maglia delle zebre contro Randwick, storica, e poi ci sono anche le altre franchigie centro Italia, Lazio, Abruzzo, come per esempio i Lupi, il 15 del Polesine, con tanti colori, della zona di Rovigo, poi c'era il 15 della Colonna, qui sotto, e visto che stiamo parlando di storia italiana, parliamo anche della Amatore Milano, Milan, Mediolanum. Allora, siamo qui col boss, diciamo, col
custode,
il custode,
il magazziniere.
quello che infila bene le cose, organizza, quello che chiede pure le maglie quando serve, bisogna pure chiedere. Quindi siamo qui con Corrado Mattoccia. Corrado, grazie di averci qua, ovviamente, noi dei Fratelli di Rugby.
È sempre un piacere.
Però ecco, siamo qua e veramente grazie, perché è un'esperienza che tutti dovrebbero fare, quella di venire qui a Artena, al Museo del Rugby, Fango e Sudore.
Potranno essere viste allo stand del villaggio del Sei Nazioni.
Se ci vuoi dire un paio di maglie tra quelle che dovete venire a vederle dal vivo, quali potrebbero essere?
Beh, dal vivo sarebbe da venire a vedere quelle che stasera lui Smuti consegna al museo, perché ne porterà
vedi?
2.
Ah, ok. Beh,
Perché,
stasera, quindi...
tra l'altro sarebbe una novità. Però, diciamo, in ordine di tempo, forse l'ultima che è arrivata nel 1936 del torneo preolimpico che organizzò Hitler per riportare il rugby nelle Olimpiadi. Poi non c'è riuscito, ma solo perché è l'ultima arrivata.
La facciamo vedere?
La possiamo far vedere. Ma poi, dato che ogni maglia c'ha una storia sua, poi tu l'hai visto,
quella è la cosa
per
bella.
me non c'è una prima e un'ultima, c'è quella che arriva prima e quella che arriva dopo, quella che la incontri quando entri e quella che la incontri quando esci. Quindi le maglie per me sono tutti piccoli figli, pezzi e core,
tutti pezzi di
e tutti
storia.
raccontano una storia loro, quindi non puoi dare un'importanza. Anche se c'è una maglia di una squadra Serie C, o per esempio la maglia di Pasquale Cavoto che ha giocato 300 caps col Benevento, tu dici vabbè, Pasquale non lo conosce nessuno, conosco solo io, sì, però ha giocato 300 partite con la sua squadra, quindi non dico che è Mauro Bergamasco, ma insomma per me il cuore dice che pure quella è una maglia importante,
ha un peso specifico importantissimo, assolutamente. Mike, facciamo vedere, Corrado, facciamo vedere sta maglia.
Eccola qua.
Io non mazzardo, mi sembra proprio reliquia.
No, non la toccare perché te la stampellata sulla mano, però eccola.
Eccola qua, questa è l'ultima arrivata. Quindi, bene così. Quindi vi consiglio di venire a trovare Corrado al Museo del Rugby, ovviamente. Corrado, grazie ancora di averci qua, e stasera pure.
Grazie a voi, se vi comportate bene può darsi che vi faccio pure mangiare.
Forse mangiamo. Grazie mille.
Fratelli di Rugby Poppers. The Italian Rugby Poppers. The Italian Rugby Poppers.